In from 8, 12 for Eros Luck. The Flying Bee is 18s, 22 to 1 for Any Road. Iceberg Theory is 25 to 1, 33 to 1 for Purse Price. Lucky Kaelin is 33 to 1. Confidential Gossip 66 to 1. Argyle Sal 80s, and bigger prices for the rest of them. And we saw some big prices placed in our opener, so this might be another race where there could be some value around. Let's head back to Gary and Don and get their thoughts.
White flag up, net off over 2-3 in the Connolly's Red Mills EBF Auction Hurdle Series final. 10 flights to jump, spaced across the track. In the fighting line is Black Bamboo with My Lucky Colleen. Drumgill right with them, along with the nose banded Argyle Sal. To the inside is Any Road. These are tracked towards the entrance to the straight by Answer to Kayf. The Flying Bee. The inside is Backtonormal. Turning into the straight of the second flight, and it is Argyle Sal just edging on in front from Black Bamboo. My Lucky Colleen. Round the outside is Answer to Kayf. Moving up to the leaders is My Gaffer, and then Any Road. The Flying Bee next with Drumgill and Backtonormal, and then Purse Price, Blizzard of Oz. As they head to the second flight. After Blizzard of Oz, Zero's Luck, and then Confidential Gossip over the second. It's a line of three now. Argyle Sal, Black Bamboo, My Lucky Colleen, followed by Answer to Kayf. Any Road, the Flying Bee next with Drumgill, My Gaffer, Backtonormal and Purse Price. Blizzard of Oz and Zero's Luck. Next on the stand side is Mount Bouvray. Blue Cap of Ivy Hall. Then Iceberg Theory and Confidential Gossip. So they go uphill to flight number 3. At the back of the field on Lover's Walk, My Lucky Colleen landed narrowly in front. A mistake by Confidential Gossip down the line. My Lucky Colleen joined by Answer to Kayf. The length in front of the Flying Bee, then Backtonormal. Knocked back multiple positions to 5th, Argyle Sal, and then Black Bamboo, another one who has lost his pitch, and then My Gaffer and Drumgill. Any Road on the inside. Blizzard of Oz next as they go downhill, having jumped 4. Matching strides, Answer to Kayf and My Lucky Colleen, 2 clear of Backtonormal and the Flying Bee, and then Argyle Sal and Black Bamboo. Purse Price, My Gaffer, Blizzard of Oz on the outside of Drumgill, then Any Road and Zero's Luck next. Followed further back by Ivy Hall and Iceberg Theory and Lover's Walk, Confidential Gossip. Struggling is Mount Bouvray. Heading for the halfway stage. And it's My Lucky Colleen and Jody McGarvey. Alongside is Answer to Kayf and John Shinnick. Very good 4th in an Irish-dominated Martin Pipe. And 3rd is Backtonormal and Sean Flanagan. The Flying Bee just 4th under Danny Mullins. On the inside is Purse Price, who's improved for Jack Kennedy, and then Black Bamboo. First of 3 down the far side. Into it together, My Lucky Colleen and Answer to Kayf, followed by Backtonormal. And then Purse Price racing on to the heels of the leading 3. And then the Flying Bee, Any Road and Black Bamboo and My Gaffer. And then Drumgill and Blizzard of Oz in mid-division. The 2-tone green jacket, and then Zero's Luck and Argyle Sal. On Lover's Walk is next. Going to the 3rd last flight with less than 3/4 of a mile to go. My Lucky Colleen and Answer to Kayf together, followed by Backtonormal and Purse Price. The Flying Bee on the outside of Black Bamboo, and then Any Road and Blizzard of Oz. Slightly lingered in the air over that flight. 5 furlongs to go, heading out of the back straight with 2 to jump. My Lucky Colleen and Answer to Kayf. Continuing head and head, followed by Backtonormal and Purse Price. Any Road, Black Bamboo, the Flying Bee next, and then comes My Gaffer and Drumgill and Blizzard of Oz and Zero's Luck and Iceberg Theory and On Lover's Walk. At the completion of a circuit, 2 flights to jump. Answer to Kayf, 1 out from the rail from My Lucky Colleen and the Stars, and then Backtonormal and Purse Price. The Flying Bee is next, then Black Bamboo and Any Road. The leaders are stacking up, and then Blizzard of Oz, who's taking closer order ahead of My Gaffer, and then Drumgill and Zero's Luck and Iceberg Theory. They're on the home turn. 1 flight left to jump in the Connolly's Red Mills EBF Auction Hurdle Series final. Answer to Kayf from Back to Normal, picking up the chase. Waiting on the rail is My Lucky Colleen, round the outside the Flying Bee, and then Purse Price and Blizzard of Oz spies a gap, passing the two. Answer to Kayf, challenge 1 from the rail by Back to Normal. After them is Blizzard of Oz, then the Flying Bee, My Lucky Colleen, and Black Bamboo coming down to the final flight. And it's Back to Normal, strongly pressed by Blizzard of Oz, who got it all wrong, and coming back with the advantage is Back to Normal from Answer to Kayf. Blizzard of Oz fluffed its lines at the last, winning with every chance, and it's Back to Normal winning another for Gavin Cromwell, written by Sean Flanagan. Answer to Kayf second, Black Bamboo's come for the third ahead of Blizzard of Oz and the Flying Bee.
Back to Normal has repaid his New Connections investment here spectacularly on his debut for Gavin Cromwell. He wins the Connolly's Red Mills Irish EBF Auction Series final at 7-1 in the colours of Darren Cahill. Who knows what would have happened had Blizzard of Oz not made a howler at the final flight, but whatever way you look at it, Don, that certainly finished the favourite's chance. The eventual winner just making a bit of room for himself there off the final turn.
He did, Gary, and look, it's a really interesting race to look back on. As you say, Blizzard of Oz just stalked his way into the race and arrived there with what looked like a race-winning challenge up on the outside. He got the final flight all wrong, and then he just kind of looked like a tired horse on the run-in. The Black Bamboo probably wasn't helped by that manoeuvre just before the home turn when Back to Normal came out, and there was a little bit of a concertina effect, and Black Bamboo was shuffled back a little bit, and he stayed on well. But there's the mistake that Blizzard of Oz has made, but for which it would have been a big race between the two of them. But as you say, great performance by Back to Normal. He's been boxing on and he's been trading blows with Answer to Kayf and with Blizzard of Oz in the last 2 runs. He's come out behind the two of them on those 2 runs, but he's reversed places with them today.
Here we are again, down to the final flight. Answer to Kayf, always prominent, just couldn't quite find enough to turn away the challenge of Back to Normal, who he had beaten into third when they clashed at Naas in February. Winner getting that good jump at the last, just edging slightly left, and it's just no time to come back when you make a mistake like that here at Punchestown. Blizzard of Oz, that cooked his goose. Back to Normal may well have won anyway. He's finished it off really strongly, and Black Bamboo made a bit of interference turning in as Blizzard of Oz was starting to improve. He's come back well done, hasn't he? To I think snatched third.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't helped because it was just before they got to the home turn. He was just in behind, and it was Back to Normal kind of came out, and Black Bamboo wasn't done any favours by that, but he stayed on well. But Back to Normal, he always travelled well just in behind the pace, didn't he? He has led in the past, and he's been a good servant to Mags Mullins, but first run for Gavin Cromwell here, he's just sat in behind the pace, and he's travelled well through it, he's picked up well.
Finbar Hans bargain by the Flying Bee has also run very creditably in 5th on her quick reappearance after scoring at Bellewstown last week. But it's another one for Gavin Cromwell. He took the bumper with a very exciting mare last night called 6.5, and Back to Normal, new recruit for the stable. Jess, what a start.
Yeah, your eye was always drawn to him. He was always travelling well. And you'd imagine that's winning connections. Well done to them. There was 7-1. Sean Flanagan, Gavin Cromwell, Answer to Kayf second at 11-4, third Black Bamboo at 11-2. We have to head straight over to